if I wear a lot of eyeliner, I have a problem. Plus, I think it ages us. I think if we wear really dark, heavy eyeliner, it can age us. But if you're really going for that cat eye and a more heavier look, then I will. But you can use this too. Sometimes I'll just get that brush wet and I'll put that on and it serves as eyeliner. Now here you have your buttercream blush. It's beautiful. It's such a soft, pretty pink color. And that is another one that is buildable. And you can just, sometimes what I'll do is I'll do a little bit of the buttercream blush and then I'll come in with a serum over it, which I'll show you in a couple minutes, okay? Then we have our highlighters. You have a daytime, basically a shimmery one and a non-shimmery one. They're two different types of highlighters. So if I'm not going out, like it's a daytime one, I will kind of do like, just put a little pop of color right there. The shimmery one looks really good, like underneath your brow there to kind of give you that pop. You can put a little bit at the top of your cheek. I don't want to end up looking like a clown putting on too much makeup on camera, but you get the idea. Then this bronzer here, that's for like that sun-kissed glow. You know, wherever you want to look just a little bit like you got some sun, that's kind of where this goes, okay? So that's the idea of this. This goes with me everywhere. I took a tropical cruise, a Caribbean cruise a couple months ago. This is what went with me. And every single day, this is what I put on really quick in between sessions and dinners and whatnot. So this is the Baked palette. You can get it in a kit. Now, Laura Geller does make a couple powders. Now, in that palette, I showed you the buttercream blush. I wanted you to see that you can also get the blush and the bronzers separately. So you don't have to buy them in a kit. If you really liked that blush, but you don't want to get a kit, you can buy them separately. This was the buttercream blush that was in there. And then this is the Baked Bronze and Brighten Bronzer. So you can get them separately if you're not a palette girl and you want to have them like that. So these are very popular as well. Now, let's talk about foundation for a moment. The truth is, as popular as her powders are, I don't usually use the powder foundation. But I know so many women that do, that I constantly introduce it and talk about it because they swear by it. I don't know what makes it different for each woman, but I wanted you to see these so that you understood what the difference is and if you might want to try them. I just like super hydration, but maybe women that have more oily skin or things like that will switch to these. You know, once I hit that midlife age, everything started drying out. And I'm like, okay, I need more moisture, not more powder. However, I have tested these and she does make her powders formulated for women over 40. So it's worth a try. I would tell you definitely to try it. And if I'm just in a quick go, I need something to color correct, just get some of that redness out, I will grab one of these, okay? So these are the Baked and Brighten Baked Balance and Brighten Foundation. This was the original, and I have it here in medium. And then this one is the new one, and this is a double take baked powder foundation. So the biggest difference is people were saying that they love this, but they wanted a heavier coverage. This powder was designed to be lightweight. It's buildable. It's supposed to really just kind of color correct and make it look like you tried, but women were saying we want more. So she came out with this one. So this one is your full coverage, heavier coverage foundation. This one comes with this little spongy guy as well. And some women use this as a setting powder as well. So you're going to see these in the bundles, especially when you're looking at the baked palette. You're going to see that there is a bundle that has the original baked powder, and there's a bundle that includes the, I keep calling it twice baked, like a potato, double take baked in there. And then generally you'll also get the kabuki brush. And what you'll do is you'll just take that kabuki brush and you'll apply that powder in the morning wherever you want the powder, or you can use it as a quick touch up, maybe hit those T-zones, whatever you need. So these are iconic. These are big sellers of hers, incredibly popular. So I wanted you to see how you can get these smaller ones as well. And recently and this is the Tropic Hues Baked Blush. So that's another really pretty color that she came out with. So if you like the blushes, I would highly recommend. The Tropical Hues is one of her new colors that she's putting a lot of her items in. Okay, for the sake of time, let me keep going. Foundation wise, this is what I do. Okay, remember I've got my real makeup out here right now. So what I do first is I stack the toners. I do 4 or 5 toners in the morning, getting that hydration in there. You'll see that's kind of a fad right now. A lot of people are doing that whole skin flooding. And then after that, I will do like an essence and then a moisturizer. And then I always spackle. I said spackle to my brother and he just laughed. He goes, spackle like you do with paint? And I'm like, yeah, that's exactly it. She has spackles on top of spackles. And there's even a spackle bundle you can get. This is primer. That's what spackle is primer. Then I also like her new one that has SPF in it. And that is so fantastic. If I'm going to be outside, I will definitely use that one. And then the other one I really like too is, it came in a duo originally. This is the Champagne Glow Spackle. So especially if I'm going out at night, my hair's in there, it will glow. It'll give a beautiful glow to it. So I highly recommend one of the spackles, if not more. You can check out the bundle if you can get it. That's a great way to do it. For the record, I am a affiliate, as you might know, watching this, which basically means when I promote somebody else's product or service, if you click and buy something, I usually earn a commission. Sometimes that means the brand sends me a bunch of free things, especially depending on where I'm promoting their videos. So my first introduction to Laura Geller, I bought one of her makeup palettes. And then after the fact, most of this stuff she sends me. Well, the nice thing about that is I get to try things and then I'll see what makes my roster and what doesn't, like what stays in my kit and what doesn't. And if it doesn't get in my kit, I'm not talking about it. That's just kind of how I do things. So in my kit, without fail, are these. These are my favorite. Now, and this one right here, that's brand new. So instead of the powders for foundation, this is what I use. Just you do you, whatever you like the best. This is the Quench and Tint Lightweight Tinted Moisturizer. And this is another one of those you can get in different kits and different bundles with a sponge, with a brush in a kit. But it's so beautifully creamy and hydrating. And it's coverage without being sticky, stiff. Your face isn't cracking as you're putting this on. You can see it like instantly adds hydration. This is what I use. I don't use heavy foundation. There's no filters on or anything right now. This is my 53-year-old skin. What you see is what you get. And yeah, so this is my favorite. This is in the light medium, and it's the Quench and Tint Lightweight Tinted Moisturizer. This is my go-to to start every day. But recently, she came out with a new one, and she sent this to me, and now this is perfect for me for the summer. So this is her Better Than Block Skincare Infused Serum Foundation with SPF 50. So again, you're getting the tinted moisturizer style serum, but you're getting SPF 50 in it.